In the setting of the Old Testament during the period of the Judges, Israel faced a severe famine. So Naomi and her family, along with many other Israelites, left their homeland and went to the neighboring kingdom of Moab. Here they seemed to find some stability. Naomi's husband Elimelech and her 2 sons, Mahlon and Chilion, all passed away, leaving Naomi a Moabite widow with 2 daughters-in-law, Orpah and Ruth. At this point, Naomi decided to return to Israel with her daughters-in-law. She urged them to stay in Moab, find new husbands and remain where they were. Orpah listened, but Ruth refused. She chose to remain with her widowed mother-in-law, leading to one of the most famous lines in literature: "Don't urge me to leave you or to turn back from following you. Where you go, I will go, and where you stay, I will stay. Your people will be my people and your God, my God. Where you die, I will die, and there I will be buried. May the Lord deal with me, whether life or death, only let me die with you." This declaration contains layers of meaning that continue to resonate today. On the surface, Ruth's words go beyond simple filial piety. They show a complete about-face. She renounces her Moabite identity, including its gods, and wholeheartedly embraces Naomi's people, customs and especially God. She promises lifelong unity with Naomi, even in death, sharing the same burial place. In ancient Near Eastern culture, burial with family, especially the mother-in-law, was a profound mark of belonging, acceptance, and identity. Theologically speaking, this passage points to something extraordinary. Ruth doesn't merely pledge loyalty to Naomi. She announces a spiritual conversion. She turns from her Moabite gods to embrace the God of Israel. Her famous line echoes the words of other biblical figures like Rahab, the Canaanite woman who became part of Israel's heritage through her faith. Looking at the broader picture, many Christian interpreters see Ruth's story as a beautiful parable for Christian discipleship. It's a willingness to leave behind the familiar and comfortable to follow God's call, no matter the cost. Discipleship means learning to say, "Yes, God, where you go, I will go," even when it involves letting go of old attachments and taking up new challenges. In the Catholic view, Ruth becomes even more significant. She is seen as a symbol of faithful love, courageous conversion, and the universality of God's plan. By welcoming Ruth, Israel recognizes that God's covenant isn't limited by culture or nation. In fact, the Catholic Church traces its own roots to Ruth's lineage, as she is an ancestress of both King David and Jesus Christ. Matthew's Gospel states, "And after he had come to Bethlehem, he found her and said, 'Greetings, you who are blessed by the Lord. You are descended from your ancestor Ruth.'" Matthew 1-5. This shows that God's covenant extends to all, regardless of background, as long as there is faith. Furthermore, her unwavering fidelity embodies the biblical ideal of self-giving love, not only in family relationships but also in community and spiritual mentorship. The strength of this love story lies in its simplicity and universality. For today's world, there are several important lessons we can take from Ruth's vow. "Where you die, I will die, and there I will be buried." Firstly, it calls us to unwavering loyalty. In an age of disposable relationships and fleeting commitments, Ruth's story challenges us to consider what it truly means to love and be loyal to someone, even when it's difficult or inconvenient. It's a call to choose witness over mere tolerance and to stand by someone's side through the complexities and challenges of life. Secondly, her words remind us of the importance of spiritual courage. Choosing to follow God sometimes means leaving the familiar and venturing into the unknown, just as Ruth did when she decided to accompany Naomi back to Israel. It takes courage to step out of one's comfort zone and embrace the unfamiliar, especially when there's no guarantee of a positive outcome. However, it's in these moments of uncertainty that our faith is truly tested and strengthened. Finally, Ruth's story highlights the significance of family and mentorship. The bond between Ruth and Naomi is not just a mother-in-law-daughter-in-law relationship. It becomes a profound example of spiritual guidance and companionship. It raises questions like, who are you walking with? And whose footsteps are you following? It's a reminder that our journey of faith is not meant to be walked alone. In conclusion, the vow, "Where you die, I will die, and there I will be buried," is much more than a promise of loyalty. It's a testament to the transformative power of faith, the depth of human emotion, and the boundless love that can exist between individuals. As we reflect on these words, let us be inspired by Ruth's unwavering commitment to her beliefs, her courage to face the uncertainties of the future, and her deep love for her mentor Naomi. Now it's time to hear from you. What does Ruth's vow mean to you? How has it impacted your perspective on loyalty, faith, or mentorship? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Your insights might just resonate with someone else who's pondering the same questions. Until next time, may you find strength in Ruth's story, and may it guide you in your own journey of faith and love.